To buy Madden 22 coins for the 100% cheapest price on the internet with quick delivery, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. So family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 22 video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to be showcasing 7 players everyone needs in Madden 22. And at the time you guys are watching this video, I'm actually on vacation right now, so let me quickly change to match that. There we go, y'all. Shout out to my guy Zion. And on the topic of basketball, fellas, if you are not yet signed up with Underdog Fantasy, there are some absolutely awesome basketball picks you can take. I know some people have been making ridiculous bank on Underdog, and this was just the perfect segue now that I throw in the jersey. If you want to try it out, fellas, use code SWIFT, click the link in the description, and take advantage of that sweet deposit bonus by using code SWIFT. If you deposit 10 bucks, you're getting 20 bucks of credit on the app. If you deposit 20 bucks, you're getting 40 bucks of credit on the app. So use code SWIFT, and without further ado, let's get after it. Alright, now like I said in the intro, fellas, I'm going to be showcasing 7 players that I think every Madden team needs. Now, the reason why I say every team needs these players is because they're all relatively affordable and very good for their stats. Now, player number 1 to showcase is going to be someone who, in my opinion, is the best cornerback card in Madden 22 that I've played with this year. I've played with Surtain, I've played with Denzel Ward, I've played with a lot of top-end corners in Madden 22. This is the best one I've used. Now, honestly, I can't really put my finger on it. It's not like this card has better stats than the Denzel Ward. He's got 95 speed, 96 XL, 96 man, 95 zone, not really the greatest play rec at an 89. The press is really good at a 96. The height is nice at 6'2", but I don't really know what it is about this card, but he's just always there to make plays for me, whether it's an interception, whether it's a big pass breakup, whether it's like a diving interception, whatever it really is, this card can do it. And then selling it like 250k means this card is like relatively affordable. I would say Surtain is probably on my must-haves list. He's gonna make it the number 1 spot. Now, for player number 2, fellas, we gotta go with my boy Justin Jefferson. Myself and him are the gritty goats, as you guys know. Justin Jefferson, a 96 overall player at 96 speed, 95 XL. This man is getting up to 99 speed in the power up without a theme. If you power the man up, he's gonna go up to 97. With your 2 wide receiver speed strategy cards, he can go up to a 99. So that, in my opinion, is just an absolute necessity. That is an absolute must. Now, he's also got good route running, 96 short, 94 medium, 92 deep, really good catching stats. Like the spec catch is at 97, the catching's at a 95, the jumping's really good. There's not really like a single attribute I can tell you or point to on this card that's going to take him down from one of the best receivers in this game. And a 96 overall, he's got really good stats. These stats are probably good enough for like a 97 overall player. So Justin Jefferson, for me, he's got to make this list. He can really do everything for you. So I would say this wide receiver card is a must-have on a lot of teams. And oh yeah, he's selling for like 230k, not even that crazy. Now, next up, fellas, we have a kind of, I guess we'll say, hidden card. This man is not available in the auction block, but you can get this card for a relatively affordable price. And now, the player that I'm talking about is Derwin James, fellas. Derwin James got a 95 overall player that was like an NCAT card. So if you want to get this card and you want to get him up to a 96 overall, what you got to do is you got to power the man up. And once you power the man up, as you guys will see right here, I'll show you guys what it's going to tell you. It's going to say 24k training or the 95 overall Derwin James player. If you don't have the player item, what you can do is you can throw in the training points. It's not even going to be that crazy expensive to get 24k training. That's costing you under 100,000 coins. So yeah, as you guys can see right here, let's take a look at the stats. This man is up to a 98 overall with 99 speed, 98 zone, 98 hit power, really good pursuit. This is an unreal user card for a very affordable price. 93 COD, good height, good jumping, good stamina. It's really all there with this card. There's not really a single thing that I don't like about the player. He can play in zone, he can play in man, he can play as my user, he can play run defense, he can really do anything. So Derwin James right here, he's got to make this list, and I feel like this is a very underrated player. Since this card isn't on the auction block, I don't hear a ton of people talking about him, but it is 100% worth it in my opinion to get the training points and go ahead and use that training bypass or use the 95 overall player and get this man up to a 98 with chemistries. He's just unreal. Now, player number 4 on this list, fellas, we are absolutely flying through this one. Again, if you don't want to miss out on more Madden 22 tips and tricks just like this, I post a ton of videos talking about how to make coins, how to get free players. If you like the sound of that, consider subscribing. Obviously, you don't have to, but if you're subbed to the channel, you're not going to miss out on any of that future content, and I guarantee if you're subbed, your Madden team's getting better. It's that simple. Now, moving on to the next player we're going to be talking about in today's video, we have a very underrated card in Madden 22. Pass rushers, in my opinion, are one of my favorite positions to upgrade at, and this DeMarcus Ware card, he is cracked for a right outside backer. So yeah, as a pass rushing outside linebacker, this card can kind of be compared to any of the other pass rushers in Madden 22, the right ends, the left ends, the outside backers that pass rush. This card, he's at the top of that list. I don't know if he's the best one hands down, but he's got to be at the top, and there's another reason why I think this card is very good. Now, before we get into that second reason, let's just look at the stats. 93 speed, 94 XL, 98 finesse move, 96 block shed, 94 power move. That is like perfect at the right outside backer position. Good height. He can really do anything stats wise. COD at an 87 is good to kind of bend around those tackles once you get by them. And the thing that I like about this player is the fact that right now you can get him for a price of I want to say like 310k. 310k is a steal for this player item, guys, because the thing about this card is he's an LTD player. That's going to mean if you don't want to use the card anymore, you can quick sell him for 250k. And since you can quick sell him at that price, that means that you're basically investing 60k in this card. Whenever you're done with him, you make back all the coins you spend other than 60k. So it leaves you with a lot of flexibility to upgrade in the future. When I'm done with my DeMarcus Ware card that I have on my team, let's say for example, there's another pass rusher that comes out in the game and he's selling for like 300k. I can quick sell this player and then pick up that other card without spending too many coins, because this player's value is going to be very, very inflated for the rest of the year. If you take a look at this card and you compare him to any of the other 97s in Madden 22, as time goes on, those prices go down, whereas this price is going to kind of stay the same. Now, the next player I'm going to be showcasing on this list is a player that I just picked up for my Madden team, and he is instantly going to be making this must-haves list. Now, one thing you guys are going to notice is there are a lot of Team of the Year players on this list. Now, the reason why that's the case is because all these players are honestly like pretty cheap and they have very good stats. And Waller, of course, is no exception. 94 speed to go along with 92 medium route running, 94 short route running, good catching, run blocking at an 80. That's not too terrible. It's not that amazing, but 80 run block, it'll probably do the trick. Good catch in traffic, good spec catch, unreal height at 6'6", 255. Looking like an absolutely cracked card in my opinion. I would say Darren Waller, he's got to make this list, and he's only selling again for like 230,000 coins. All these Team of the Year players not selling for a lot of coins and very good stats. That means they're going to make this must-have list, because this list is kind of combining both of those factors, and Team of the Year players, they most certainly tick off both of those boxes. So Waller, he's making this list. If you're looking for a tight end, a very good upgrade to make. I had Vernon Davis, and I sold off Vernon Davis for like 180k. Upgraded to Waller without really like spending too many coins. That's only like a 40,000 coin upgrade. Now, I promise you guys, this is the final Team of the Year player I'm going to be talking about in today's video. It is 96 overall Cordero Patterson, and half the reason why I'm using this card in the video is because of the fact that he gets leapfrog. I'll explain to you guys what that means in just a second, but let's look at the stats. Cordero Patterson, he's 6'2", he's got 95 speed, good break tackle at a 95. That's actually really, really good right there. Change of direction is decent at a 92. It's not the best. He's a little bit clunky, I will say, when it comes to changing direction. Carrying at an 89, again, not that amazing, although I will say the glitch I'm going to show you guys in just a second is going to mean that your carrying won't even matter. Catching at a 90 is unreal. He's a very good receiving back. The trucking really isn't there. The juke and the spin move are going to be good at a 95 and a 96, but let me explain to you guys what journaling is and why this card is just so OP because of that. Okay, now if you guys didn't know, there's a move in Madden 22 called the journal. It's basically like a sideways hurdle where you can kind of journal from one place to the other, and you break so many tackles. And if you guys use the ability called leapfrog, which this card is going to get for 1 AP, if you journal, you're not going to fumble. So you can basically journal wherever you want, break tackles, make defenders miss, and you're not going to fumble. It's honestly one of the most fun abilities in Madden 22. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a video linked in the description that I made maybe a week ago that's going to show off some clips of me doing that, as well as show you guys how you can actually use the journal move. If you haven't watched that video, I would definitely recommend you check it out. It's honestly so fun. I just show me literally hurdling around or journaling around in one game with Cordero Patterson. I make so many people miss. I would recommend you pick up this card, half for the stats, half for the fact you can use that move. Cordero is definitely fun. Now, the final player we're going to be talking about is someone that I was honestly kind of iffy when it comes to putting in this video. I wasn't sure whether Aaron Donald should make the list or should not make the list, but he is very similar to DeMarcus Ware. He's got 92 speed, 93 excel, 96 block shed, 97 finesse move, or sorry, 97 power move, 93 finesse move. Just an absolutely unreal card. If you pair Donald and Ware coming off both edges, oh Lord have mercy, that's going to be an unreal combination. I'm probably going to pick up this card, and I might throw him a defensive tackle just to make all three of my pass rushers absolutely unreal. But Aaron Donald, he's going to make this list. He's got good stats, and I think based on his name value, he should stay pretty expensive for the rest of the year. One thing you guys will notice is a lot of the players that I'm talking about are relatively expensive right now, and also should be kind of staying in that price point. So let's say, for example, you use this advice, you pick up like Justin Jefferson. Everyone loves Justin Jefferson IRL, and that card is going to stay relatively expensive, and later down the line, let's say, for example, you want to upgrade him to someone else, hopefully you can sell him off and you don't lose out on too many coins while getting to play with the card for quite a while. So yeah, those are the 7 players we talked about in today's video. Again, if you guys do enjoy the videos, hit that sub button down below. Drop a like as well. I would greatly appreciate it. And until next time, fellas, I'm out. Have a wonderful day. Peace.